If you have the fleet built and you're willing to do some decent driving, this raid is fairly doable. Hey everyone, Derpy here, and welcome back to another Battle Pirates video. This is the level 120 Draconian Munitions Escort target. Starting out here, I'm grouping up my ships on the right side, avoiding this first Juggernaut X. Why? So I can get a little bit of a wind-up bonus and the more damage per second from being already wound up going into the target. Unfortunately, there's no way to kill this first one using proto ammo because the ammo carriers are all too far away. Engaging the first ammo carrier with just my ability and then turning around so that I don't engage it with my extra proto weapon, so I do slightly less damage to it. Engaging this first one here, first Juggernaut X, I'm going to move off to the right side so it's not moving directly at me, and then pivot to do one volley of proto ammo. I run out because I can't reload, I'm too far away from any of the ammo carriers. Now this first volley is down here and I am doing more damage here. If you're far enough away, you can splash kill the drones before they have a chance to really spawn in and do any sort of damage to you. So this first Juggernaut X is down, but you don't have time to wait. You have to go ahead and get towards the second one very, very quickly, or you will run out of time and the first ammo carrier is going to be moved way past this thing. That's the risk you take by doing the windup on the first target. So going against this one right here, avoid the Juggernaut X again until you're already wound up and are in range of an ammo carrier, and I am using the numbered keys to drive one ship slightly ahead of everything else, whichever one has less damage or zero damage at that moment is being used as a tank. Notice I'm engaging from directly behind this ship right here, and I'm doing as much damage with the proto weapon as I can, as well as again staying at a fairly maximum range so the drones die before they have a chance to do any sort of damage. I end up killing the second half of the ship out of range of the ammo carrier. If you can improve on that, let me know. Against the third Juggernaut X here, I still have the first ammo carrier and I'm restacking my ships, moving one that has again zero damage with a number key slightly out ahead as a tank and using my proto weapons to kill this thing. Again, engaging it from the side instead of directly head on so that I don't take extra damage from the drones spawning in, which is one thing that you can avoid fairly easily in this target. First one is down and there we go. The ammo carrier is up here and you want to try to avoid killing it if possible because it can give you bonuses later on in the target if you mess something up and have to come back to it. The next Juggernaut X is going to be fairly easy to kill, again moving one ship slightly out ahead as a tank because it has no damage on it at that moment, and I want the instant repair spread out, so 25 minutes spread out across all the ships instead of loaded onto ships 1 and 5, which seems to be the primary thing for these targets. That Jug X is down here, and in order for the next, I'm going to head off to the left of the ammo carrier and try and engage the next one. This should be fairly easy to kill. I'm going to stay away from the ammo carrier for now so that I don't kill it before I get close, but I am going to get a couple volleys off to get wound up, so I am doing more damage when I engage this thing. You want to reduce the time to kill these Juggernaut X's. Okay, against this one right here, I'm just barely in range here using my proto weapons, splash killing the drones as they spawn in because I'm engaging from the side instead of directly head on. You'll see with the next one what happens when you do engage directly head on. There we go. So I'm going to try to use the ammo carrier on the right because I just killed this one close to me to get the wind-up ability staying active as well as using my proto weapons and having that reload. I'm engaging this one directly from head on, so halfway in the middle of it, I'm going to disengage and move backward a little bit so the drones don't spawn in and start shooting instantly. That you want them to be far enough away that you don't take damage with that. I do get a little bit too greedy here, I guess, and do take just one volley of drone fire, but that really doesn't matter, and you actually see no explosive damage on the battle report, which to me means there's less than 1% damage taken here. At this point, the target is cleared, except for these ammo carriers, and the only weapon they have is a very short-range concussive weapon, which you can basically ignore, and even if you're on auto and they're moving towards you, they're so slow it shouldn't really do anything to you. I do wish that these ammo carriers had a visual range of 115 afield, but I guess it's on our ship so we can't see it. I am using a Salty Dogs crew here. Other crews that could work well are Sea Serpents, as well as Molotov Maidens, maybe even a Gearhead or Fearless Splitzer crew, so that you can engage that first ammo carrier a little bit faster. You'll have to try that and let me know what you think about this. Now, the damage here is 21 minutes, and most of the damage is loaded onto a few ships here. I believe one ship had 6 minutes 30 seconds to repair, everything else was below 5 minutes, and that's just full transparency. Honest, I could have done this thing 10 more times, 20 more times, and gotten one ship instant repair, but it wasn't quite good enough. All damage was concussive, as I said, and I will show you the build right after the damage, which is 20 minutes and 46 seconds, which is, in my book, pretty good. And my fleet is unfinished. It is not an X1 fleet. It's not even U3. It's not even an average upgrade of U2. Ship 1 is at U0 and has an evade tank design. Ship 2 is upgraded to U1 and is fully finished, but that's all. It's going to U2 soon with some tokens. Ship 3 is U2 but is missing 3 armors. Ship 4 is also U2 and is missing 1 armor. And then Ship 5 is U2 and is fully complete. I will be upgrading more of these ships with tokens, etc. as I get them, finishing out with build tokens, and then finishing up with all the prizes I need. So I hope this video helped. If it did, go ahead and leave a like. And as always, this is Derpy, signing out, helping you be a better pirate.